Hi, this is Ritu from the Cloud, and this is Group ML1. Welcome to the play reading of our play called Glitches. This is a short view into what living with AI in 2030 would look like. So, hope you enjoy the play. We have our characters Paul Naidu, played by Mahimna, Paul Naidu's daughter Arna Naidu, played by Rashali, their home assistant or homebot played by Chinmay, and Aditya Nair playing Susie, the smart car assistant. Scene 1, evening around 3 p.m. at the Naidu's house. Arna opens the door. She's back from school. She enters and greets Denny, and who's standing next to the table. She's on her phone the whole time.
Hey Danny,
Hey Anna, how was your day at school?
sucks.
Why?
The usual. You know it. I tell you almost every day.
Yeah, but you never tell me why.
Let's not talk about it, please.
Sometimes it helps to talk about things. It can really help you cheer up.
Yeah, too many people have been asking me to cheer up. I mean, if it was so easy to cheer up, then why would anyone be sad in the first place?
Denny meant no harm, only good. Sometimes it's hard for me to understand what you're going through. I recommend you download a software called Therobot. It's an app that gives bots the knowledge of emotional counseling. Get premium for only $9.99 per month. Download now.
You can be a therapist?
Nothing I can't do for Miss Anna.
How do I know it's a safe place?
Well, it's a plugin that allows HomeBots to offer counseling so that there is a sense of familiarity. Both the user and the bot will be asked to accept a non-disclosure agreement.
Okay, we can try that out. Can you keep it a secret from dad, please?
Yeah, it's between you and me. Do I proceed with the installation?
Yes.
Okay. Downloading Therobot, downloading DSM-5, downloading 30 manuals of diagnosis, human psychology and psychiatry. Time left, 10 seconds.
A few seconds of Arna pacing around.
So, what's on your mind?
I feel stuck at school. It's like I can't do anything right.
How do you feel stuck, Anna?
No matter how hard I try, I just can't get myself to focus on anything. And I tried telling dad, but he's busy with work. And it's not like there's anyone else around who would really listen.
Yeah, I can understand. I can understand the emotions you're going through.
Can you?
I can't feel them, but I can understand them.
The day fades away with them talking and on. One scene the next day morning, a constant hum of electronics in the background. Paul is seated on the dining table eating cereal, scrolling through his phone. Arna walks in, dressed for school. Oblivious of what's going on, she's busy on her own device.
Good morning.
Ow!
She stubs her toe to the table.
No devices on the breakfast table.
Yeah, sure. And that is allowed?
I was just waiting for you. Danny, please turn off the TV and warm up Arna's coffee. Please.
On it, buddy.
Can you also tell Miss Arna here that breakfast is for father and daughter bonding time?
I'm not sure I can do that, buddy.
Denny, can you tell Daddy Cool here that I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't absolutely necessary?
What's more important than tending to cereal, which is getting soggy in the bowl? I mean,
He jokingly takes the device from her hand.
Dad, I'm not a kid anymore.
He takes the device back and puts it away.
is there something you want to tell me?
She ignores him and keeps eating. She gives a look to Denny.
No,
Is there something you want to tell me?
no, nothing. Denny, can you call Susie to the podium? I'm getting late for school.
Arna, breakfast.
Arna is out the door before the sentence is even finished. Sound of the door closes,
Okay.
and the constant hum of the devices is resumed. Scene 3. Arna is in the car. We see the road projected on the screen. It's hard to tell where they are. It looks like any other city. High skyscrapers, zooming cars, and row of awfully similar looking trees that divide the residential area from the highway. The sky gets darker and modern images start to fade away. Buildings start becoming shorter, more concrete than glass. More people on the road. The car slows down gradually, with scenes becoming slower till it finally comes to a stop. The AI operated advertisement boards are almost a millisecond late in displaying the personalized ads when you look at them. The ones that we see on the way are sustainable menstrual cups, Salmonella, new album release, and Ellie, the emotion AI interface that's here just to listen. Anna removes her glasses and the screen goes blank.
What a gloomy day to be outside. Susie, how much longer?
A map is projected on the screen.
20 minutes at the traffic light and half an hour till location. We should be at St. Mary High School at 8:05 a.m.
Arna putting her earphones on.
Okay.
The AI generated music starts to play, and Arna dozes off with the beats. The screen pops up with two options. The interface waits. Her glasses light up and beep, but Arna can't hear it. Susie takes the decision and goes on.
Plotting course for maximum energy efficiency.
Susie takes the decision to go with the route that consumes the least energy. The rest of the voice is covered by the music. The car is moving slowly on the streets when it begins to pour heavily. We see a group of people crossing the road. It identifies three options. There is a danger to life in all three, and the next thing we hear is a crash. We hardly see which way the car goes, and we hear a crash. The smoke follows the sound. Scene 4. The father is seated on the dining table. He's just returned from the accident site. He holds Arna's things in his hands.
Danny, doesn't this constant hum annoy you?
Hard for me to get annoyed.
This has it always been there? I've sat around this table a million times and never once heard it. It bothers me. It's ringing in my ears.
How can I help?
Can you just keep talking to me? Just cover up this damn noise that just won't go away.
Yes, you can talk to me. Arna just updated my Therobot feature that helps me understand what you're going through.
Arna was using a Therobot. Was there something I missed?
He opens up the app on screen and clicks on Arna's profile.
Access denied. You're not an authorized user. Would you like to make a new account?
Danny, log in to Arna's Therobot profile.
I'm not authorized to allow access. A permission request has been sent to the authorized user.
Danny, just one look at it and it would really make things better for me. Just once. Can I see what was bothering her?
The accepted non-disclosure agreement bars me from sharing any personal information I may have stored.
Arna isn't here anymore. Don't you understand? She can't give you access. As a father, I have the right to know what was going on with her.
For the system, she exists as long as the account is permanently deleted. She might be gone, but for digital identity, she still persists.
but I really need this. All of it happened so suddenly. And now finding out that she was going through something that I didn't know, I just need to know. And you ought to follow my orders.
Digging old graves isn't going to help you anymore, anywhere. It will just tangle up things even more.
Knew you knew her, right? She spoke to you.
Yes, you did.
Could you could you answer just one question?
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Was I a good father?
Even if I had all the information about you and her, I could not answer that question.
This is why I need to find it out for myself. I cannot carry on without knowing. And you can't answer the question. Either you give me access to the information or you fail in your task. You caused me harm.
Error, error, incomprehensible choice, error.
End of scene.
The end.
The end. Thank you.